finish the week strong. Friday afternoon, and a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ed is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Lakers, Russell and Reeves teaming up in the backcourt. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. And it's Hachimura in at the 3, the small forward. And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got 2 bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Russell. James, a screen on Conley. Back to Reeves. From deep. And he buries his first look.
Orchestrating the offense like a vet. D'Angelo getting everybody involved.
And now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Minnesota is shooting their first free throw of the contest. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, B.A., and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You've got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. Conley passes to Randle. Here's Gobert. Oh, somehow misses the one-handed flush. Pass to Hachimura. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And here's Davis. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Conley passes to Edwards. Conley, a screen on Reeves. Edwards for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Russell to pass to Davis. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Reeves against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And it's blocked by Davis.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
Here's James. It's rebounded by Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Back to Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
Conley passes to Gobert. Inside, Randle. James with the block. Outside Davis. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Boy, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers. The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Minnesota again missing. The Lakers lead by 3. James with the ball. Randle's in his pocket. Russell to pass to James. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
That free throw, no good. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
BA, I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. He's in that category, one of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
Christie passes it to Davis. 6 to shoot. And then Davis punches it home!
You know, that's one that'll stay with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Outside Reed, back to Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. Oh, at the buzzer!
Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
Tie game in Los Angeles. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got Cam Reddish, Jared Vanderbilt out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Christie in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here is James. Pass to Reddish. Vincent with the ball. Beyond the arc. Reed with the rebound. Alexander Walker, the pass to McDaniels. That puts him in the lead.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
James, right side. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. James has got 6 points.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Outside, DiVincenzo. The 3. And he buries his first look.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Now, here is James. He has 6. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, BA. That's the name of their fan base, and yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Vincent. No points yet. James can't get it to go. Pass to McDaniels. Got a piece of it. The Lakers trail. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Lakers are looking to get downhill. Anthony Davis said we try to attack the basket and live in the paint. That's part of our identity, our DNA. It's getting to the line and guys catching rhythms like that and then playing from there.
KYG, know your game. They do that well, Allie.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Count it. 5 points in the game.
Edwards is a load to stop on the bounce simply because he's got a football player's build.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
All right, fans, if you want a free t-shirt, get out and get loud.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura comes in for Reddish. And James is subbed in for Christie. Now, here is James. Give him 8. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. DiVincenzo against James. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. And he stays with it. Gobert with a screen on James. Oh, Rudy on the lob.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
James with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. James passes to Vincent. The shot by Conley, no good.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now, here is James. James with the focus.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. And here comes the break. Hachimura against DiVincenzo. Out to James. The 3-ball. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
LeBron ready to fire, shot it with confidence there.
Can they get it? And he gets that one. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
It's James on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And there's James on the assist from James. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
22.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
Now here's Edwards over Reeves. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
B.A., I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Los Angeles leading by 3. It's James on the wing. James double team. Hachimura from long range. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
No good on the free throw. Clark, Hachimura has always been a monster with his strength. He knows how to use his frame.
He sure does, and he has an ample frame, B.A. Working out with LeBron during the summer and training certainly hasn't hurt him in that regard. He knows how to use his body, but he's also become a pretty reliable three-point shooter and all-around scorer. And now I think they've got to be really careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
Minnesota shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Vincent checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Vincent. Yet to see a basket. And here's Reeves outside. Connects from downtown. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
James against Randall. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. Some solid defense from James. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Reeves. Here's Edwards. Getting it done inside. Edwards.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And we've got a timeout call by J.J. Redick. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Randall against James. Vincent right side for 3. Here's Davis. And there's James from the arc. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Timberwolves ball.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit. Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And here's Reeves outside. Rebound, Minnesota. And when you look at the Lakers, a lot has happened since their championship run in 2020, Clark.
Yeah, it really has, BA, and I think some of it you have to attribute it to a significant amount of roster turnover. And then you pair that with coaching changes. One of the keys to being successful in anything and at any level and in the NBA, stability, continuity. You've got to have it with your executive management team, coaches, and players. And they've not had that, so the consistency has been hard to find.
That free throw, good from James.
And James considered a franchise talent without question. This guy is the complete package.
Christie's checked in for Los Angeles. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Vincent. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Timberwolves trail by 7. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Davis, the pass to James. Yes! He still got it! LeBron!
An ultra competitor in everything he does. LeBron doesn't go up just for the simple layup. He wants to throw it down.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Gobert. Checked by Davis. The open shot, Randall. Cash money on the open jump shot. Randall's got his second basket.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Timberwolves trail by 10. There's the triple. Sinks it from distance. Randall's got 7.
And you gotta have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Reddish is checked in for Hachimura, and Hood Schifino subbed in for Russell. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards comes in for Julius Randle. 36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Edwards. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Nice mid-range J from Edwards there. He's obviously not too concerned about what the analytics say about that shot.
Pass to Hood Schifino. Now here's Davis. Here's Hood Schifino, covered by Alexander Walker. 3 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Reddish misses. And we've reached the end of the third. It's Los Angeles up by 8. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
It's the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got James. Cam Reddish is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Hayes. And it's Christie in at the point. That's the Laker 5.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Timberwolves trail by 7. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Vanderbilt. And the Lakers making a change here. Russell is checked in. Here's Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Ingles. Down low. It's stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. And finished off by Hayes.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 7. James deciding where to go with it. Vanderbilt finds James. From outside, off the mark. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Pass to Edwards. Wide open look. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
James, right side. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Ingles. McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Edwards, a pass to Randle. The putback. Vanderbilt pulls it in. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Russell, that's good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here is James. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Lakers lead by 15.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're down by 15. Some changes for Los Angeles. James comes in for Christie, and Hood Schifino subbed in for Russell. Edwards against James.
James. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch him, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for LeBron James.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. James can't get it to go. So it's Minnesota now, trailing by 13. Here's Miller. And the three off target. And James gets it to go. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
LeBron, that was an impressive win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
It's a really good team that we're playing. They're very resilient, just like us. They play together, they play hard, they play tough, so we had to bring that fight tonight.
You brought it. It paid off. Congrats.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.